Greetings, this is Noblecale from noblecale.com. I've got here a game called Lost Crypts, and it's by WX3 Labs. I found this one on the latest r/gamedev Feedback Friday, and this version is beta 1.3.0, and this is a game that I've actually been playing for quite a while. It's popped up before on Feedback Friday, and I'm a big fan of it. It's essentially multiplayer over the internet, gauntlet with only 3 characters, as we'll see in a minute, but it does have procedurally generated dungeons, and I'm a pretty big fan of it, so let's push through and I'll explain a bit more as we go. Okay, so you actually have an account because it's an online game. You get to choose a class: rogue, mage, warrior. We'll stick with the rogue for now. And so she has a magic bow, and your characters actually have special attacks. And the rogue is able to freeze enemies. And then from the game, from the list below, select a game. And then as you progress, you get deeper levels. Now you get deeper levels through coins. I've got 185 gold on my account because I've been playing for a bit, so I could skip straight to a later level, but if I die, then I lose the money that I've invested getting in there. So let's just go with an easier one. Okay, join game, and if there were other players online, they would show up under which instance they had come into. So here I am. This has undergone some serious updates since I last played it. All of this side panel is now incredibly well done, and the main screen is actually significantly more zoomed in than what it was. There's also a map down here, which I don't quite remember there being. So let's push on. Okay. So it's got that top-down feel. You know, you've got monster spawners, which is pretty much a herald stone of gauntlet and chests. Okay, magic gems give a brief but powerful boost to your abilities. Cool. Oh, so I'm shooting 3. Now, someone else has actually just joined in. So I have no idea how this is going to go. I don't know who this one is. This is just a guest, so, you know, let's go. Nope, they've left. Pity. Shoot me a message if you're watching this and that was you, just out of curiosity. We could have been great together. I don't know. I have played this with some other people, and it's been good. Something funny there. There's a missing torch bracket or something like that. I don't know. Okay. So these magic orbs, they're actually new. I had not encountered those before. Here's an energy potion, and items do sort of zap into you, which is great. You've got energy, you've got food, and you've got gold. Energy is consumed whenever you attack, so you'll see my blue bar go down. So yes, even bows get consumed and even fists get consumed. This is entirely new. I've never seen this screen before, so that's pretty awesome. There's a store in between levels. Sweet. I have 245 gold. And it's even got a tooltip here to say when you escape a level, your gold goes into your bank. When you die, you lose everything except your banked gold. So that 245, that's mine now. I love these tooltips. That actually makes me really happy. Let's see what else that comes up on. Stats include all modifiers include enchantment. Right, so they've obviously done some serious work here, because this isn't just implemented, it looks good, it fits, and I really like this. Like, this is perfect. So I don't know, I already have some food, so I'm going to actually flush all my money down the drain. And I'm ready. Let's go. So I didn't pay attention to what that boosts. 10 plus 50 attack range and plus 10 attack rate. It's always good to be able to attack faster and move faster. And just remember, like with all multiplayer games, I don't have to run faster than the enemy, just faster than you. So any time in this game that you find sort of a movement modifier, pick it, steal it if you have to, just get it. The addition of the map really does help, or at least the clarification. I think there was a map, I just can't remember where it was on the screen. Now that I'm at level 3, I think I have my special ability. So I'm going to try that out. There you go, special attack unlocked. Press the spacebar to use my special attack. Okay, not yet though. Right. Okay, so in this case, I'm shooting out frost arrows. So that's cool. What they do though is, because they have an area effect, they've actually, normally when I shoot, it doesn't matter how far away I am from the player, but with these they actually drop on the ground and produce an area effect. So close, far away. So suddenly that becomes very important. These are also braces, and I can't have two of the same type. So there is a way for me to dump them, but I'm not near the screen with the keys. So unfortunately, I don't know what to do. I did just eat some food with the E key. Hopefully that's restored some health. I don't have any other mechanism for restoring health. And I accidentally swallowed a potion, but I probably needed it anyway. Now, one of the previous problems that we sort of had was that all the tiles looked the same, and now I'm seeing a bit more variation. I saw some carpets earlier, and that makes me pretty happy. That's basically where I would sort of expect it to be. So, I'm definitely... I'll let it finish counting. I'm definitely going to need some food. So here we go. And I just ate some food, got some health back. Alright. And it's good to know that that magic orb carried over onto this level. So you can freeze a monster spawner. That is extremely useful to know. I got lost even though there was a mini-map, so that one's completely on me. That's not the fault of the game. Alright. I'm actually going to drop out of here so I can have a bit of a chat about this. And you get a Hall of Fame. It's full of swear words at the moment. There's a couple in here that are actually me. I've been pushed down quite a bit. I don't even know if I'm on here anymore. Here we go, number 44. I used to be number 4 or something like that. So clearly there's been a lot of players, which is fantastic. You'll see a lot of the same date come up, and that'll be Fridays. Okay, So let's have a bit of a chat. Graphics wise, it's astoundingly good. It's nice and consistent. Everything sort of gels really well. We do have different fonts, like I know this is different to this, which is different size to these ones here, but it works, it flows. We've said that, hey, here's my graphics level, so all of those fall within that, and that's okay. And you've got the detail here and here and here to sort of back it up. The buttons, I like them, but they're not necessarily consistent. Well, the buttons work, but it sort of, this doesn't really gel that well with this controller, but it's pretty forgivable, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Let's talk about the multiplayer element. I have played multiplayer with someone before, and it actually worked out pretty damn well. There was a little bit of, whose ring is that? Is it mine? And all of that kind of stuff. And that's pretty stock standard. So, how do I trade an item to you? That kind of stuff. And that's where W3X Labs have to kind of look at what everyone else sort of did and work out the best solution. The classes of character, which is Rogue, Mage, and Warrior, I've played them. I didn't find that much difference. The Warrior, though, is so insanely, grudgingly slow that you wouldn't want to play for fear of being left behind and it taking too long to complete the levels, because I'm not sure whether it's in the current build, but it used to actually pop up with sort of a hurry up kind of thing. So there is that aspect. You don't want to be slow. You don't want to be holding everyone else up. Overall, the fun levels there. It's got the core fun of Gauntlet. And if you ever want some funny anecdotes, I think there's a GDC post-mortem on Gauntlet that's definitely well worth watching. Yeah, it's got the fun of Gauntlet. It's got the procedural generation, which will keep you coming back for different content, even though it's roughly equivalent. And they could realistically just add in a couple of monsters that only spawn under certain circumstances, or you could have theme levels where it basically maps it exactly the same, but it uses a different texture pack and a different set of enemies, and there's so much depth that you can sort of stack on top of that, but it sits on top of this nice tasty core of Gauntlet, and the multiplayer kind of enhances it, but it doesn't take too much away. Provided that they maintain that nice little balance of needing team play versus being able to do it alone, and not being tethered. I think that the only thing that's holding it back right now is lack of other players on multiplayer. I've got one. I've got one sitting here, and for all I know, that's the guy who left earlier. Yeah, it's exactly the same guy. There's such ridiculous amounts of polish in this that I should buy shares in a polish company, because that's how much they're using here. It's fantastic. So pretty much nothing but praise for Lost Crypts. I think you guys should all go try it out. And I'm going to head on to the next one, and I'll see you guys later.